I'm Mike DeLong, and I've gathered all the new movies coming out to streaming in February so you don't have to. Without further ado, let's check out what's new this month. Let's start with Netflix. This month I'm doing something different. I've pulled out some movies I thought would be a little bit more popular, and then we'll run through the rest of the month day by day. Let me know what you think. The first thing I want to mention is that Saturday Night is now on Netflix. The release date was announced after I made my video, so I couldn't fit it in there. If you like Saturday Night Live, this might be a movie you want to check out. Venom: The Last Dance is also supposed to be released on Netflix in February. The release date is TBD. Once it gets an exact date, I'll pin a comment in this video so you guys can check it out if you want. On the 5th, a new Amy Schumer comedy, Kinda Pregnant, comes out. In the movie, she becomes jealous of a pregnant friend and decides to walk around wearing a fake pregnancy belly. On the 11th, The Witcher: Sirens of the Deep comes out. If you like anime, if you like The Witcher, this might be the movie for you this month. And on the 28th, Despicable Me 4 will have its Netflix debut. I've never seen one of these, and I hope I never have to, but they do have their fans. Going back to February 3rd, we have Pagoda: City of the Lost. This is a South Korean crime thriller set in Colombia. I don't know if there are a lot of South Koreans in Colombia, but we can check it out. On the 7th, Death Whisperer 2, an action horror from Thailand, comes out. On the 10th, Aftermath comes out with Dylan Sprouse. In case anybody was wondering what the other brother from Sweet Life with Zack and Cody was doing while Cole was in Riverdale. On the 11th, we have a comedy special by Felipe Esparza called Raging Fool. And on the 12th, Honeymoon Crasher is a comedy from France. There's no plot synopsis on this one, but I assume that someone's honeymoon gets crashed by someone else. On the 13th, La Dolce Villa, a romantic comedy from Italy, comes out. On the 14th, Umjolo: There Is No Cure from South Africa will debut. This is the 4th movie in the series and the 2nd from this year. Also on the 14th, Dum. This is an action rom-com in Hindi from India. Love Forever is a movie about a Swedish country wedding that goes off the rails, also coming out on the 14th. And last on the 14th, The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. This is an Indonesian rom-com where a playboy needs to marry, you guessed it, the most beautiful girl in the world in order to receive his inheritance. Not a very original premise. And on the 19th, we have another comedy special, Rosebud Baker, The Motherlode. On the 26th, we have an Italian documentary called Miss Italia Mustn't Die. This is about the fight to save the Miss Italia pageant amid scandal and, general modernity, really. On the 27th, we have a movie called The Wrong Track. I know nothing about this movie. I think it's from Norway. I don't know if it's a drama or a comedy. This is the synopsis. A woman who's down on her luck turns to her brother for help. His bright idea? A cross-country skiing marathon. I don't know. It can go either way. Also on the 27th, we have a Japanese action movie called Demon City. And lastly, on the 28th, we have Squad 36, a French drama thriller. Moving on to Max. Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim comes out sometime this month. This one's TBD, but I will definitely be checking it out when I see it's available. Another one I'm excited about comes out on the 7th. We Live in Time with Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. This one's a romantic drama. On the 17th, The Watchmen Chapter 2 comes out. This is an animated movie for adults, so if you love DC animation, check this one out. On the 18th, We Beat the Dream Team debuts. This is a documentary about a team of college players who face off against the 1992 U.S. Olympic basketball team. On the 21st, Elevation, a sci-fi action movie with Anthony Mackie from last year, comes out. And lastly, on the 25th, Eyes on the Prize 3, We Who Believe in Freedom Cannot Rest, comes out. This is a documentary. It's a third in the series about racial justice in the United States. This one focuses on Obama's election through the Black Lives Matter movement. Next, we're moving on to Prime. On the 13th, My Fault London comes out. This is a British remake of a movie called Mea Culpa based on a best-selling book. This doesn't look that good to me. It's about step-siblings who fall in love. It's like a Pornhub search without all the nudity. Peacock has some interesting things this month. On the 7th, Piece by Piece, the Pharrell biopic told through Lego Animation comes out. On the 13th, Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, the long-awaited third Bridget Jones movie comes out. When I went to grab a picture of the movie poster for this one, I was showed an ad for Spanx. Not sure if that ad was targeted to me or fans of Bridget Jones. Last, on the 25th, we have Matthew Perry, A Hollywood Tragedy. It's a documentary for all you Friends fans out there. If you're enjoying the video, please like and subscribe. Share on your socials so your friends don't miss any new movies either. Moving on to Hulu. On the 5th, In the Summers comes out. It's a movie from last year where two daughters spend their summers with their erratic father. On the 7th, Winner, the story of whistleblower reality winner comes out. On the 11th, Omniloop, a time travel drama from last year. On the 13th, Sly Lives, aka The Burden of Black Genius, comes out. This is a Sly Stone documentary directed by Questlove. I really love Summer of Soul, Questlove's first documentary, so I'll check this one out too. On the 18th, Bad Genius comes out. It's an English remake of a Thai thriller where students revolt against a rigged college admissions system. On the 21st, we have Things Will Be Different. This is a time travel thriller. On the 25th, Ghostlight comes out. This one is my most anticipated Hulu movie. This is about a construction worker who joins a local production of Romeo and Juliet, and his life somehow reflects the production. I can't wait to see this one. This is a small movie that got good reviews, probably overlooked by a lot of people. Really excited to check it out. And on the 28th, Dead Money, a poker thriller. We have two things from Paramount Plus. On the first, Ride. Rodeo bull riders try to make money to improve a child's cancer treatment. On the 6th, Death Without Mercy, an Arabic language doc about the aftermath of a 2023 earthquake in Turkey. Apple TV has one movie coming out this month. On the 14th, The Gorge. Anya Taylor-Joy and Miles Teller are sitting on opposite sides of a gorge. One's Russian, one's American, and they're there to keep the monsters at bay. But love blooms? I don't know. I love Anya Taylor-Joy, but I can't stand Miles Teller. Someone will have to let me know how this one goes. And finally, on Disney Plus, we have The Lion King live at the Hollywood Bowl coming out on the 7th. This is a 30th anniversary concert with stars from the movie and the Broadway production. But if you're like my friend Catherine and none of this interests you, you can always watch Captain America: The First Avenger for the 500th time. That's all we have for today. Do you like the Netflix highlights at the beginning, or would you rather just go through day by day? Do you want to hear about all the foreign language movies that are coming out? I would love your feedback to make these videos more interesting for you. Check out my January and Oscar nominee streaming videos for more movies to watch. And stay tuned for my roundup of everything I watched in January, coming out in a couple weeks. Thanks, I'll see you again soon.